G'day and welcome to the Arch and Bridge Fan with Jenny Brandis. I am working on the Peacock Bookmark from my Pattern a Month series number 9. The bridge and first 3 pairs of the arch will be worked in cross stitch, with the outside of the arch in half stitch, with a whole stitch edge for strength. Once the incoming pins have been worked in half stitch, pin half stitch, it is time to separate the arch pairs from the 3 bridge pairs. The bottom pair is the weaver worker pair, so cross stitch through the other 2 bridge pairs. Cross stitch, add 2 twists and put up the pin. Cross stitch, twist, put up the pin. Cross stitch, twist, put up the pin. Cross stitch, twist, put up the pin. Cross stitch, twist 1 or 2 times and lay the bridge pairs aside while you work the start of the arch. Bring down the arch pairs, making sure that they are not tangled. The lead thread is longer on the worker bobbin to make it easier to find. I have already done the half stitch of the outside 4 pairs of passives and about to start step 4. Add a twist to the worker pair, then cross stitch through the colour pair, add 2 twists to the worker pair, cross stitch through and add 2 twists to the worker pair, cross stitch through and add 2 twists to the worker pair, put up the pin and tension. The 2 twists give a small gap between the cross stitch passives. Repeat the cross stitch 2 twist sequence back through the first 3 passive pairs. Check that the worker bobbin is on the half stitch side before continuing. Half stitch through the 3 passive pairs, add an extra twist and work the edge passives as whole stitch, pin, tension, whole stitch and twist, tension. Half stitch through the next 3 pairs and then add an extra twist to the worker pair. Repeat the cross stitch and 2 twists through the inner 3 passive pairs and the half stitch for the 3 centre passive pairs. Whole stitch edge followed by the half stitch and so on until at the centre lines. Work the centre down line as normal, then add 3 twists and a temporary pin to aid the tension at this point. Work the joining pin with whole stitch, pin, whole stitch. Add 2 extra twists to the arch worker pair and lay aside. Add a second twist to the bridge worker pair. Work the rest of the bridge in cloth stitch. In the last inward row, add a twist to each of the outgoing pairs as you lay them aside. Now it is time to close the base of the fan with half stitch, pin, half stitch. Work the second half of the arch in the same manner as the first half, adding an extra twist on the passives on the last upward stroke. This is where you have 2 pins very close together on the outside. Work whole stitch edge in the top pin. Half stitch back through the 3 passive pairs and lay aside. Add a twist to each of the 3 cross stitch passive pairs and work the outgoing pins with half stitch, pin, half stitch. This inner corner is worked in whole stitch, pin, whole stitch before starting the next fan. And there we have the arch and bridge fan.